Roy Tarpley was almost traded to the Los Angeles Lakers along with Mark Aguirre for James Worthy. The next year, the Mavericks made the Western Conference Finals with Tarpley. He was Sixth Man of the Year. Some people will debate whether that would have been a good trade or not. You would have had a front court of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Tarpley, Aguirre, Michael Cooper, and Magic Johnson. The Mavs would have had James Worthy, Sam Perkins, James Donaldson, Derek Harper, and Rolando Blackman. So both teams would have it, but Jerry Buss was talked out of the trade. Roy Tarpley, in my opinion, was the best running big man in the NBA at the time. He was a 7-foot athlete. He could shoot, he could rebound, he could defend. Most centers at that time were back to the basket. Tarpley was one of the first face-up bigs. Just think of a modern-day Anthony Davis type of player. As some may know or not know, Roy Tarpley had issues with drugs. The drugs derailed his career. He was arrested on DWI several times, incurred several suspensions. And when Sam Perkins' contract came due, the Mavericks signed Roy Tarpley to an extension, 3-year extension, instead of Sam Perkins. Sam Perkins went on to play into his late 30s, played for the Lakers, even went to an NBA Finals, even though the Lakers didn't win that year. After appealing his suspension, Roy Tarpley came back and played one more year for the Mavericks in 94-95. He played with the infamous 3 J's, Jim Jackson, Jamal Mashburn, and Jason Kidd. I was out on Lake Louisville, had a boat at the time, and we went to this little cove where the water was usually good for skiing. And there was this person just doing 360s on a Sea-Doo, cutting up all the water and making all kinds of waves. And he came zooming by us several times and what have you. And then when he got off the Sea-Doo and parked and went up to this big white house in that cove, we realized how tall it was. And later on, when he got back on the Sea-Doo, we realized it was Roy Tarpley. At the time, we were just kind of upset because we couldn't ski in that nice area, because here was this fool on the Sea-Doo just doing 360s and chopping up the water and making all kinds of waves. But as it turned out, it was Roy Tarpley. Unfortunately, Roy Tarpley did a tragic early death at age 50 due to the drug abuse that he had. He had potential Hall of Fame talent. He was also in the same draft class as Len Bias. Len Bias died the day after. He was drafted by the Boston Celtics at the top of the draft. So that draft class lost 2 future Hall of Famers, and Roy Tarpley, just ahead of his time. He was a heck of a 7-foot athletic big, could run the floor, shoot and rebound and defend.